Trading isn't hard because charts are complicated. No, trading is hard because we are complicated. If your mindset isn't right, the market will most definitely expose you. However, let me be clear, if you have the right mindset in trading, then trading just might be for you. What's going on, beautiful people? And welcome to the first installment to Trading with Alex. Okay, so I want to start off with this disclaimer. This channel, we're not just going to talk about entries or strategies. We are going to talk about alignment because your results will never outperform your internal operating system. And I do also want to throw out this disclaimer. This is not financial advice. No, I'm not some trading guru. This is for educational purposes. So do with this information what it is that you wish. Okay. So now, with that being said, with that disclaimer thrown out there, why do 90% of traders fail? We're talking about real traders, not someone who wakes up, watches a YouTube video, and then goes to the charts and they go trading. But for statistics and numbers, 90%, 10%. Why are 10% of trading and traders failing? And I believe this was the most appropriate way to start this channel is with us being aligned and in our mindset. And I want to define mindset for just a brief moment. Mindset is how your identity interprets pressure, meaning who you believe about yourself will automatically, by default, start to interpret pressure a certain way. And the markets is nothing but pressure, not buying and selling pressure, but just pressure, meaning pressure on your patience, pressure on your discipline, pressure on your emotions, pressure even on your ego. So today I want to walk through the mindset that separates the 1% from everybody else. And I believe that there are several traits that we can go down the list and explore. But today, I just want to give you six. I want to give you six traits of a 1% trader, meaning the mindset. Who do we have to become in order to be profitable in this market? Because this market is going to expose some things in you. Trust and believe. I have been at this thing long enough to have been exposed thoroughly to this market. So I want to set your expectation. I want us to come in alignment with how we should think and view trading and this market that we will eventually participate in and go through strategies together. Fair enough. So, trait number one is having a process over outcome. Meaning this, if you need to win today to feel okay, trading will break you. I can be the first one to give an amen and a hallelujah to that. Professional traders are obsessed with the process of the thing. Amateur traders, meaning people who are just dabbling in this, they are obsessed with the outcomes. Meaning this, let me give you an example. Is the moment that you place a trade, you are, which we will do live, you are more concerned about how much money that you are about to make, which is the outcome, rather than the process or the system of why you got in the trade, why you may exit the trade, or why you move your stop loss during the trade. What is the market doing? Are you processing what the market is doing in real time? or are you just paying attention to the dollar sign? I'm telling you this because if you've never made money online before, you won't even understand and grasp the totality until you're in it. So if one win can make you feel okay, what can one loss do? So one trade doesn't matter. One day doesn't matter. It's about consistency over time that matters. That's what it means to have a process over outcome mindset. I think this one is big. Number two is emotional self awareness. I believe that 99.99% of most people lack this thing here is the ability to be emotionally self aware. We do. Most of us do. The market doesn't make you emotional. It reveals what's already there in you. That's what I'm trying to tell you, that this market is going to expose some things inside of you, whether it's fear, whether it's greed, maybe you're impulsive, maybe you're impatient, maybe you have ego. I'm telling you, if you've never made money before online, and I'm talking about whether it's $5, $10, $20, $100, you don't know how much greed you have until you do it virtually, until you don't have to punch in a clock to make income. You won't fully grasp the concept or the idea or the emotion of greed because your greed hasn't been tested. So the market will only reveal what's already in you. If you can't manage your emotions, then the market will definitely have a field day with you. The market will definitely dictate and manage your money because we don't have the ability to be self aware. Meaning, in the sense of, if this is not something that you're already practicing and already working on, you're going to have a tough time trading. I want to lay it out to you flat and real. I want to set the expectation. I want us to, again, to be aligned in our mindset and in our thinking about how we should approach trading in 2026. I think this is very important here. Number three, discipline when nothing is happening. I think that's one of the hardest things to do, is to be disciplined when nothing is happening. When you don't see the fruit of your labor, will you be disciplined to keep going? When you feel like you are not grasping some of the concepts that we will eventually go over, will you stick around? Will you stay put? Most losses don't come from bad strategies. I'll say that again. Most losses in this market don't come from bad strategies. They come from breaking the rules out of boredom. This is why most people get in trouble in real life, because of boredom, idle time, not having the self awareness emotionally, or the self discipline, or the self control to control oneself. So if you already lack self control in your day to day life, I'm telling you, you're going to have a field day when it comes to day trading this market. No trade day matters. Waiting matters. Meaning every day is not going to be a trading day. That's okay. Are you still disciplined to show up to the market and just observe what price is doing? When you have removed, again, go back up. When you have removed yourself from the outcome, will you be disciplined to just come and wait for your setup? If you haven't heard it here, if you haven't heard it before, you're about to hear it here. Doing nothing is also a skill. Doing nothing is a skill. Sometimes doing nothing is the best thing for you. Boredom is one of the most expensive emotions in trading. Can you be bored? with the mundane? Can you do the same thing over and over and over and over again? Can you be consistent in that? Can you show the repetition in that? This is why Kobe Bryant is one of my favorite athletes, by the way, because he did the same move in practice over and over, the same footwork over and over. It's boring, but there is a blessing in the boring things. I think this one is also big. I know that I keep saying that, but I think this is important. Taking total responsibility. If you don't take responsibility in your day to day life, you are going to have a hard time trading. If you are blaming the market, if you're blaming the news, if you're blaming the algorithm or the market being manipulated, trading will quickly, quick, fast, and in a hurry. I'm talking about your first day on the charts will quickly humble you. Every click is your decision. Every loss is data. Every mistake is feedback. I call it the cost of tuition. Don't view losses in life or even in the market as losses. View them as lessons, as the cost of tuition, meaning the cost that you had to pay to learn this new information. Ownership is the gateway to consistency. So don't be afraid to take total responsibility. Start now. I'm telling you, I'm just giving you the real. This video may not be sexy, it may not be super intriguing, but I'm laying down the foundation again for us to be aligned. And if trading is something that you want, because trading has the ability to change the weight of your last name, it has the ability to change your area code, the car you drive, the house you live in, the things that you can do and the blessings that you can be towards your community and towards your family. Trading can most definitely do that, but it starts with the foundation, which is your mindset being aligned. So just stick with me. Number 5, comfort with small losses. You have to view trading as a business. One of my mentors told me if you treat something like a hobby, it'll pay you like a hobby. And rhetorical question here: when is the last time that a hobby has really paid? Not too often, right? But if you treat something like a business, it will pay you like a business. So losing is a part of business. Lessons are a part of business. Refusing to lose is how accounts are blown. What do I mean by that? Is most people attempt to revenge trade when they lose a trade. I gotta get my money back. I gotta get my money back. I gotta get my money back. Again, that goes back to what we were saying earlier, being in self-awareness and having self-control, not to revenge trade. Now, if a setup and an opportunity presents itself for you to get back into the market based off of your strategy and your rules, okay, perfect. Do so. But the moment that you lose, don't try to get it back in blood. Brr, brr. Sorry, impulsive thoughts were winning there. I just wanted to make sure you guys were still with me. Don't get it back in blood. Just wait a little bit. The best traders I know personally lose small and protect capital aggressively. Every great, every great trader that I have known and even been mentored by, it is okay to lose. Risk management isn't about fear, it's about maturity. That's what your stop losses are for, not over leveraging your account, not revenge trading, not getting it back in blood, but proper risk management. Losing is a part of business. And finally, we are here. We are here. We are here. We are here. Trait number 6, long term thinking. This is my favorite. If you're trying to get rich quick, go ahead, stop the video, leave the channel, unsubscribe, just go. This is not a get rich quick scheme. This is not a pyramid scheme. None of that. Trading will punish this mindset habitually, will punish this mindset. I'm talking about utterly abuse this mindset. This mindset is so egregious in trading. You have to have the ability to think long term. This is a craft. This is a skill. This is a weapon in the right hands if you will and use this thing properly. This is something earned through the mundane. This is something earned through the boredom. This is something earned through repetition, like we have been talking about. This goal isn't excitement. This isn't instant gratification. Gratification. Just wanted to make sure you were still with me. Instant gratification. Excuse me. That's how you know it's real. We ain't editing this out. This goal is about scaling. This goal is about stewardship. This goal is about outlasting in this market. Now, I'm not opposed to people getting money. I'm really not. And everybody's learning curve is different. Some people get this in 3 months. Some people get this in 6 months. Some people get this in a year. Some people get this in 2 years, 3 years. Doesn't matter how long it takes. Most of us have graduated high school, I hope, or have a GED, or have went to college and graduated something in life. I tell most people this. We went to school for 12 years essentially. You've got kindergarten through 12th grade. You've gone. You've got the diploma. You couldn't rush through it. It was something that gradually you went to the next grade gradually every year. I hope if you were a good student. If you weren't and you got held back a couple of times, that's okay. As long as you made it. Doesn't matter how long it takes. This this thing is generational. If you knew that this could change your family's life, how determined would you be to master the art and the skill of trading? And if I can be even frank, this is about ascending in life. This is about discovering who you are because trading it's going to expose you. If you haven't got anything else to this video is that trading is going to expose you. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's going to expose who you think you are. Trading is designed, it's a lot like life. It's designed to help you become a person worthy of having the thing that it is that you desire to have. So, my prayer, my hope is everybody ascends in life. And we apply this language even in trading. Identity is who is in charge when money is on the line. Mindset determines how you interpret drawdowns or being stopped out or losing money. Again, you're not really losing cost of tuitions. Habits will reveal what you actually believe. Then this will lead to self governance under pressure. And I truly believe this will happen as a byproduct. Dominion is what happens when we are in alignment and we are scaling in alignment. If those things aren't aligned, if you don't have an identity, meaning you don't know who you are and if you don't know who's in charge, if you don't have the right mindset, habits, the way that you lead yourself in life, you won't get to dominion. The market will expose these cracks in your life. That's the beautiful thing about trading. So trading isn't for everybody. But if any of these traits and this mindset of the 1% has resonated with you, you're already ahead of most people. And in the next videos to come, we'll break down habits, risk, execution, meaning our strategies. Yes, I'm going to be teaching you strategies on how to win in this market. The things that actually move the equity curve. The equity curve is simply growth in the right direction. If any of this has helped you, like the video, subscribe, drop a comment down below. Which mindset trait hit you the hardest? And I will see you in the next video. This has been Trading with Alex, yours truly. Until next video, grace and peace.